everyone, thanks for stopping by. I wanted to tell you about something kind of exciting and kind of tough at the same time that my husband and I are doing for this month. So for the third year in a row, each year since we've gotten married, we have participated in or done a no spend September. And to be honest, I can't remember if we do it in September or November because they both kind of sound the same. I think the first year we did no spend September, and then last year we did no spend November. And so this year we're doing no spend September and maybe a no spend November also, who knows. But this is the third year that we've done it. So just a little bit of history. The first year, so we got married in July, and then that fall came around and we really wanted to start attacking the student loans that we had. We had a good amount left over after graduating with our undergraduate degree. And we really wanted to attack those at the time. My husband was getting his master's degree, so they weren't going to be gaining any interest for 2 years because he was still considered a full-time student. And so we thought those 2 years were the prime time to get what we had paid off. And then too, his master's degree was paid for because he was a graduate assistant. So we thought we could get those 2 years paid off during that time that he was there, and more debt wasn't being added to the previous debt, and then it would be gone. And so to kind of kickstart our journey into this and to really, buckle down on budgeting and where we're spending our money and really digging away at the amount of debt that we had in student loans, we did a no spend September. And the idea behind it, if you are interested, is that you really cut out any extra spending that you have. So when you go to the grocery store, you're just getting kind of your bare minimum necessities, the sale stuff or the off-brand stuff, and you are writing a list and really planning out your meals if you don't do that already, and you're planning for leftovers and just being more conscious about groceries and what you're buying, and then you don't buy extra stuff when you're at the store or extra treats really or anything like that. If you do couponing, then you buy or you use lots of coupons, coupons on top of deals. I don't do that. And I give props to the people who do the extreme couponing or any type of couponing. I guess we don't get the paper, so it's kind of hard to do it, and I don't really look online. And anyway, it just isn't, I guess, worth the aggravation, or I don't know. Some people find it fun. I don't all the time. So, but if you do that, it would be the month to really pay attention to your coupons and just really try to cut back on your groceries. But then also, if you go out to eat or get coffee out or anything like that, just cutting back on that completely and not going at all. So then too, if you do a date night, like my husband and I usually try to do a weekly date night or date afternoon, whatever works with our schedule, we have to be really creative and try to find things that are free to do, whether it's go for a walk or go to a different park with our daughter, or make coffee and sit on our porch or something after she goes to sleep, or whatever else there is free to do. In the summer, there's a lot of free stuff going on in our town, and somewhat in the winter, but yeah, so just trying to be very creative with those date nights, and instead of just going out to eat or just going to get coffee, making coffee at home. You can make fun meals at home, try to find some new recipes and have like a fun meal night at home, different things like that to just really watch your spending. And then also driving, like extra driving. I know when we did this last year, I was working. Was I working? No, 2 years ago. Sorry, last year we were here. So 2 years ago when we did this, so this would be is this our fourth year? 1, 2, 3. This is our fourth year doing this. Oh my word, just kidding. We've done it for 4 years. So 2 years ago, I was working at the time, and my husband was also working, but in the opposite direction, and he used to drive me to work and then drive to his work, so there was a lot of back and forth. And so instead, I just walked to work because I worked closer to our house than he did. He couldn't really realistically walk. So yeah, I would walk to work and home from work, and just to save on gas and just to be more conscious of where our money's going. And where we're spending it. And then also, we keep a budget every month anyway, but it was just kind of if throughout the summer and with traveling, if we got kind of behind on the budget with vacation and just the busyness of summer, it was a great time to kind of get on top of that again and get back in the habit of keeping our budget up to date. So yeah, that is what we are doing for this month. The reason we are doing it, so the first year it was because of debt and wanting to get rid of our debt. That happened. So then the second year, I'm so confused right now. Yeah, so the second year, we were pregnant with our first daughter, and so we wanted to save up for that, but also we were so close. We had one last, probably like maybe $3,000 loan, student loan that we wanted to get paid off, and we wanted it paid off by the first of the year. And so we used that month to really get on top of that, and I think we ended up saving quite a bit of money toward that in that month. And then we actually we didn't make the January 1st deadline for our loans. I think we had it paid off by like January 15th, so it was still really good. But two, because we were pregnant and we're having a child that following May, we really wanted to have that debt gone and to be able to start saving for her birth. And we had to get a new car, because before that we only had a truck that just had a front seat, and we just didn't feel like that was safe for our daughter, for any baby to be in the front. So yeah, we just had some big financial goals. And then this past year we just did it out of habit, to kind of get ready for the holiday season, for Christmas, to help out with the traveling that we had done over the summer. And then this year, again, we're just doing it to kind of continue to do it and to continue to remind ourselves that budgeting and paying attention to your money and knowing where your money is going is really important. So we use this as just kind of a yearly check-in, so that we're always so don't get caught up in life and kind of forget about the budget side of things, or forget to be intentional with our money. So yeah, this is a great way. If you are interested in trying, or if you have any questions, feel free to ask them below, and I will continue to update throughout the month with how you're doing. And I will say, because when I tell people we're doing this, they always ask, what's going to be the hardest part for us? We go and get coffee a lot. We make coffee here, and it tastes great, and we have an espresso machine and a French press and a pour over, so we can make a lot of different types of coffee here, and it can taste just as good as the places where you go out to get coffee, like the coffee shops. But sometimes it's just fun to go and be in that environment and to get coffee and to relax. So that's going to be probably the hardest thing. We'll just have to be more purposeful with making it here at home. So thank you for watching, and let me know if you're going to participate in No Spend September. I know it's probably kind of late because it's already September 1st, but you can start whenever, or I might do this again, like I said, in November, and you could always join then. So if you're going to participate, let me know and keep me updated with how you are doing, and I can't wait to hear about how it goes and what you guys are thinking, or what you're planning on doing, or what areas you're going to cut out. And if throughout the month you come up with some great thrifty tips, or like thrifty living tips, I would love to hear about them. So go ahead and do a video tag back or a video message back. That would be awesome. So I will talk to you all later, and I hope you have a great No Spend September. Bye.